What is up, my gaming peeps, and welcome to another episode of Just the Facts with yours truly. As it's episode 10 in the series, I thought I would do something a little bit special. So without further ado, allow me to expand your gaming knowledge and bring you some awesome gaming facts. So first of all, here he comes to wreck the day, that being the correct analogy towards Robert Kirkman coming to kill Starbreeze. So apparently Starbreeze can no longer make its Walking Dead game with developer Overkill. According to Skybound Entertainment, the publisher of the Walking Dead comic series revealed just a few days ago that it has cancelled its contract with the game company. All but sealing the game's fate, really. One can only hope Kirkman has other plans for this game or any other games that Skybound may want to produce in the future. But anyway, let's get into what I actually discovered as to why Skybound has shut down a project that could have brought them a ton of extra money, with the Telltale Walking Dead series complete and the show really failing to produce ratings and sell merchandise. So on the 25th of March this year, Kirkman and Skybound released the following statement. As of today, we have terminated our contract with Starbreeze Studios. A Skybound spokesperson said in a statement, and we, that's in quotation marks, we will discontinue all efforts on Overkills The Walking Dead. Basically, this means a game that has been hyped up as much as, well, pretty much as much as Days Gone. Now, just alliteration there. Pretty much as, yeah, alliteration. Anyway, has been shut down and cancelled. Oddly, so close to its actual proper console release date. I mean, it was already released on PC, but it's been cancelled so close to its console release date, which is a bit unusual. So personally, because of this, I think Kirkman and Skybound knew this would do better than the initial show, and they were probably afraid it may upstage Telltale's The Walking Dead as well, and draw people away from buying that series now they own majority rights. So what I mean by that is, it would probably, with a new Walking Dead game on the horizon, it would probably draw people away from the Telltale series, and now Skybound own majority rights. Anyone who purchases those franchise of games, whether it be on the PS3, the PC, the Xbox, the Nintendo Switch, etc., what am I saying? Skybound, yes, Skybound will get those rights and will get any money towards any sales made for that game. But the same could be said for Overkills The Walking Dead, because they would get some money towards that as well. But that's just my theory on that anyway. But yeah, still, it seemed unusual to me to cancel a project that was all but complete and ready for a physical console release. So I did some more digging, and this is what I actually found. So as some of you may or may not know, Overkills The Walking Dead was to be an all-online cooperative shooter that takes place in the same universe as the comic books, probably featuring cameos from long dead characters, or current characters that are in the comic series, as it seemed as though it took place around about the same time period and location as the comic books as well. It did have a debut on November 6 last year for PC. As I said, it was released for PC first, and it wasn't really met with great criticisms. Many fans were disappointed, to say the least. This led to problems within Starbreeze games themselves, which revealed it planned to cut costs. So already they're announcing that they're cutting costs, which probably meant, they weren't going to do any DLCs for it, they weren't going to do any patches for it, because it would just cost them too much money for a failing game. So they were just going to leave it as it is and then just let it be released on console as it was. But it probably means now that they only plan to keep it released for the PC, given it wasn't received very well. I doubt Skybound will revive the game and release it under their own title. So that's a bit of a bummer. But yeah, in December 2018, Starbreeze chief executive Bo Anderson Clint stepped down from the company and games production in direct response to the Overkill's Walking Dead sales. So basically, he's jumped ship. You know, he's jumped ship, he's run off before like anyone else could blame him for it, basically, before anyone could say, well, this is all your fault, you've hyped up this game and you've ruined it for us. But that's just my theory anyway. But yet, since then, Starbreeze has put the console versions of Overkills The Walking Dead on an indefinite hold. So, crazy fun fact actually, and this is no joke by the way, guys. The Swedish authorities even raided the studio in December over inside trading charges. So this could be another reason why Skybound pulled the plug, to evade any bad press that this may place on them. I mean, why would the cops need to raid the place? It's like, were they illegal? Were Overkill illegally selling the product, like distributing it before it was supposed to be released? I don't know. There wasn't much information on that, and I can imagine why. I can imagine that Skybound would want to keep a huge lid on that. But yeah, so what's clear to me is that Overkills The Walking Dead is officially over. I did actually reach out to Starbreeze for a statement, but naturally they ignored me. I mean, you know, I'm not exactly a popular YouTube gamer, am I? So I'm not going to get a response. Usually the only time I get a response is when I ask for permission to use a certain game, and a company will obviously get back to me. Or if I ask for permission to use a trailer, then naturally they will get back to me for that. So instead of my theories as to why Skybound actually pulled the plug on this project, let's discuss why they did it. In its statement made at the end of February, Skybound revealed that it's determined to treat its priorities well, whatever the hell that means. And it did not believe that Overkill's game was a good extension of the Walking Dead franchise. See, this I kind of have to disagree with. Like many of you, I did see the trailers, I saw the gameplay, and although it was a first person, and you all know I'm not a fan of first person games, but in this case, it wouldn't have mattered, because it was The Walking Dead, for crying out loud. And anything The Walking Dead related, especially for gaming, I'm all over that shit. I love The Walking Dead. I would love to see more Walking Dead games, especially more kind of Telltale game Walking Dead style things, you know, because I'm really saddened to see that this is the final season of The Walking Dead. But anyway, after seeing all the trailers and gameplay, I was actually looking forward to playing it. As I knew some of my PSN friends were also looking forward to the experience, as we haven't really had a decent open world zombie game in quite a while. And no, Dead Rising doesn't really count because that's just way too campy. You know what I mean? With all the shit you can do in Dead Rising, it's just way too campy for its own good. I mean, it's overpowered. You can turn a go-kart into an electric kill shock thing, and you can make an ion cannon. I mean, for God's sake, that's just too overpowered. Put us to the wits of The Walking Dead. Make it like The Last of Us, you know, crafting weapons, people going batshit crazy like Kenny in The Walking Dead and just killing the shit out of people, you know. But another direct quote from Skybound states, "Our creators and their stories are the core of Skybound, and since 2014 we have worked hard to expand the world of The Walking Dead into an exceptional co-op action FPS," a Skybound spokesperson said. "We did our best to work with Starbreeze and resolve many issues that we saw with the game. But ultimately, Overkills The Walking Dead did not meet our standards, nor is it the quality that we were promised." So basically, they were disappointed by all the hype that they gave for it, all the hype at E3 as well, only to find it wasn't what they were expecting and what fans were expecting either. Seems like instead of allowing it to be released as one of those games that's underrated and off the radar for most people, they cut their losses and canned it, and went with what the critics and the mythical people of Reddit land were saying, as opposed to releasing it for the console community to see how the sales would do on console. You see, PC players probably just got all salty about it because they couldn't mod it. You know, it was an early game, it was in its early stages of development, it was released for PC before it was actually ready, they were just going to release patches and updates and whatnot. And PC players were probably pissed because it didn't have a mod menu and they couldn't mod in a fucking crazy ass sausage weapon or some shit. You know what I mean, guys? Because PC gaming's for pussies. PC pussies, I call them. Because all they want to do is mod the goddamn game. They want to spoil the game and just mod it. It's, ugh. Oh, but before I turn this into a rant about modding, let's continue on. The comics publisher has apologised to fans. It also says that it is not retreating from the gaming industry, and they have stated that if fans wish it from purchasing it on the PC, they can actually issue a refund of the game, which is all right on their behalf. You know, issuing refund, that's fair enough. So what this potentially tells us is that there could be more adaptations of The Walking Dead yet to come. I've been saying this for weeks. In fact, I've been saying this for months. We need a game based on Rick. Like, sure, the movies will tell us what happened to him in the 6 or 7 year time jump, but what I want to see from a game like that is way back at the beginning, when he's looking for his family, so when he's looking for Laurie and Carl. We only see a fraction of his journey from King County to Atlanta, so I think a Telltale style game based on that would be really awesome. I mean, why not? They did it for Michonne, right? So if Michonne's good enough, why isn't Rick? I mean, yeah, but Michonne, like, who definitely totally wins Parent of the Year award, leaving the show, so leaving Alexandria, to look for a dude that she might as well believe has been dead for the last 7 years. I mean, yeah, hashtag great parenting, right? So anyway, I actually found a little apology on their website, and it goes as follows. We are exceedingly sorry to our fans and share their disappointment in the game. Well, to be fair, you haven't followed all fans' disappointment in the game, have you? Because you'll never know what the console community would think of it. But going on to what I said earlier, I just reckon it's because PC pussies gave it bad reviews because they couldn't mod the game. All PC gamers know how to do it is mod games, and the fact they couldn't mod this one to have, like I said, the giant fucking sausage gun or some shit, means everyone lost their minds and took to becoming keyboard warriors on the whole thing. But anyway, a spokesperson continued, "We remain dedicated to providing our fans with the most premium quality content we can offer and will continue to look for alternative video game options for the IP." That kind of sounds to me like Overkill's pissed off as well. Because it's not just been Overkill's plan to can the game. I mean, they obviously wanted it to continue. Skybound has come to them and said, look, can it. It's done. It's finished. Before it's even started, just finish it. It's done. So that will probably be why Overkill's slightly pissed as well. So, as we all know, well, all Walking Dead fans, Telltale or otherwise, The Walking Dead show, game and comics are the best-selling fictional apocalyptic adaptations selling each month. It was no surprise that the video game adaptation was a huge hit with Telltale's The Walking Dead in 2012, when it won GameBeat's Game of the Year award. Telltale followed that up with multiple new seasons of the episodic adventure game. Yeah, we all know this. But as we know, it sadly collapsed before the final season of the series, so yeah, we know that as well. Skybound and Kirkman obviously saved the final season, and we have since finished the epic story and epic finale to the game. Thank fuck it got finished. I love Robert Kirkman for finishing it. I hate him for killing off Carl, and that will just never change. But I love him for just saving this iconic game. I just can't get over him for that. If I could meet him, I would literally give the dude a hug for it. And I'm not a hugger. I'm not a hugging person. I'm not a people person. But yeah, I'm still playing through the game. I've just finished episode 2, but I, for one, cannot wait to finish the game because it looks absolutely brilliant. But unfortunate as it seems, Overkills The Walking Dead is no more. So unless you want to buy a PC and play a buggy cancelled game that's unfinished, that'll get no updates, no attention and no love, then it's safe to say the project was hyped up since 2014, has officially joined the graveyard with many of its characters' predecessors. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Did you hear about Overkills The Walking Dead? Were you looking forward to playing it? Have you played it? Can you drop me any hints or ideas as to what the game's actually like? I would be really interested to know if any of you have played it. As I said, I'm disappointed because I really wanted to play it. I really wanted to just see what it was like, to see if it was overhyped or to see if it was all that they were going for it. And I was willing to give first-person games another try as well after I played this one, but seems as though that's not going to happen now. But yeah, once again, guys, do let me know what you guys think. I'm really quite upset that there's not going to be another Walking Dead game for quite a while, because as we know, with the final season of Telltale's Walking Dead finished, what can Skybound really do? I mean, now they've cancelled Overkills The Walking Dead, what are we going to get? It just seems like we're not going to get anything from them, or are we not going to get anything from them until the next generation of consoles, so in a year, 2 years, 3 years, who knows? But at least with those statements that I've read to you in this video, they are going to look at alternative gaming titles or alternative games. So I wouldn't count out the Walking Dead franchise just yet. But yeah, I think that's about it for this video. So I want to drop a huge shout out to all subscribers. 837 subscribers now. Thank you so much. We've earned 37 subscribers in less than 2 weeks. So I can't thank you all enough for that. I was going to do another video tonight. However, I'm at work tomorrow and I've realised it's now quite late because I've been playing The Walking Dead all day. I've been playing the final season all day. I've just been all over it, all over that shit. It's literally my life now is this game. So yeah, that again, that's it for this video. So thank you all so much for stopping by. If you're new to the channel, don't hesitate to drop me a like and a subscribe. I always sub back to new subscribers and view any content you may be producing. This has been Just the Facts with Gamerdude. Happy gaming, and I will catch you all real soon, guys.